Over 44,000 fans here inside the stadium behind me, McLane Stadium, to watch tonight's Lamar versus Baylor football game. Hi everyone, Andrew Chernoff live here in Waco, Texas. This is the game Lamar fans had circled on their calendars since the season began. It was also a game Baylor fans had circled on their calendars because it was the home opener for the Baylor Bears. Everyone knows Baylor, number 4 in the country, heading into this game, so not many people giving Lamar a chance. But the last time Lamar played Baylor, way back in 1981, the Cardinals pulled off the upset with a late field goal en route to a 1-point win. The Cards hoping for that again today. Coach Woodard saying he hoped that this team was relaxed in the locker room heading into the game because that could tell the story of the outcome. Let's go to some highlights for you. Lamar versus Baylor. Early first quarter, Baylor with a 7-0 lead, but Cade Harrington does not care. He scores on an 11-yard touchdown run. Cards tied up at 7. The fans that made the trip very happy about that. Late first quarter, home team responds. Seth Russell deep to Corey Coleman. Corey Coleman lays out for it and hauls it in. Baylor up 13-7 on the 42-yard touchdown reception. Cards do not panic. Second quarter, Cade Harrington finds pay dirt again. LU takes the lead 14-13 after the extra point. Baylor's offense answers again. Seth Russell finds guess who? Corey Coleman for the second touchdown connection of the night. Sikkim back on top 21-14. Later in the quarter, Joe Minden fakes the handoff to Cade Harrington, keeps it himself for the touchdown. Cards not going away, tied 21-21. Less than a minute later, it's Baylor again. Seth Russell airs it out to Corey Coleman. Third touchdown of the night between the duo. BU back on top, 28-21. Then, closing minutes of the half, Baylor's Shock Linwood breaking through the Lamar defense and finding pay dirt. Bears increase their lead to 14, up 35-21. That is your halftime score. And right now, late in the fourth quarter, the Baylor Bears lead this one. The score 66-31. Incredible performance, though, by the Lamar Cardinals. In fact, this game actually just went final in the last few seconds. Cade Harrington, solid night on the ground for the Cards. 16 carries, 56 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Reggie Bagleton, 9 receptions, 93 yards. And Joe Minden looking good at quarterback. 8 of 11, 97 yards, 1 touchdown, along with an interception. Just an incredible atmosphere out here tonight at McLane Stadium all day long, in fact. Plenty of tailgaters here. In fact, one of the cool things here, the Brazos River right on the other side of the stadium, they have this thing called sailgating where people actually sit in the boats, eat, drink, hang out prior to the game on their boats. Pretty cool. Lamar, put in a little pond right there. It'd be fantastic. Some of the tailgaters we caught up with included some family members of the Lamar Cardinals, like Carson Earp's grandparents.
Actually, we're Baylor fans, but
Really?
we won't be tonight. We'll be for Carson.
I've taught at Baylor for 43 years.
Was it difficult to wear the Lamar red then?
Yes.
A little bit.
But blood is thicker than anything else.
It's a big experience. I mean, I've been here once before when they played K-State last year, so it's pretty cool to see, and then just be here to be experiencing this stadium. It's actually pretty nice.
You're an alumni. What do you think this does for the Lamar football program in general when they play teams like Baylor, when they play teams like Texas A&M last year?
I think it's really picked it up. You know, they played Oklahoma State 2 years ago. They played Texas A&M last year. They're playing Baylor. I think it gets the exposure out for the recruits, and I think it's just elevating the program.
Notable college football games here in Texas tonight. The Texas A&M Aggies opening up the new and improved Kyle Field with a 56-23 win over Ball State. The Texas Longhorns also at home tonight looking to bounce back from last week's bad loss to Notre Dame. And it looks like they're going to do just that. The Longhorns right now beating the Rice Owls 42-21 in the fourth quarter. High school football tonight as well. The Lone Star Classic. In the nightcap, the Central Jaguars facing the Summer Creek Bulldogs. Fourth quarter right now, Summer Creek up 28-12. Central needs to come back to avoid an 0-3 start to the season. Meanwhile, the early game featuring the Ozan Panthers and Sanford Summer League Cavaliers out of North Carolina. Ozan takes it 54-21. Ozan's record now 2-1 on the season. The first Sunday of the NFL regular season tomorrow. The Houston Texans open up against Port Arthur native Jamal Charles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Kickoff set for noon in Houston. The only place to catch the game right here on KFDM Channel 6. The Cowboys, on the other hand, have to wait until the evening to open up their regular season. They're inside Jerry World tomorrow night against the New York Giants. We'll recap both games for you tomorrow night on the Sunday Sports Extra. And speaking of the Sports Extra, the Hardin-Jefferson Hawks joining me on the show tomorrow night. The Hawks coming off that big three-point win against the Coons Lions on Friday night, last night. The first win for HJ this season, the first win for head coach Jared Sloan as Hardin-Jefferson head coach. As you see behind me, the fans starting to exit the stadium, and these Baylor fans very happy with the result, winning 66-31 over the Lamar Cardinals. But Lamar, an incredible effort out there. Fans really quiet actually in the first half when Lamar was scoring those points. Lamar fans very happy as they're leaving. We've seen a few already, and they were all smiles in this game. Head coach Ray Woodard will be talking with the media very shortly. We'll catch up with him as well. You can hear him and catch his thoughts on this game coming up tomorrow night on the Sunday Sports Extra as well. What a day, a memorable day for Lamar Cardinals, Lamar Cardinal alumni, and Lamar Cardinal football fans here in Waco, Texas. For now, live outside McLane Stadium, I'm Andrew Chernoff. We'll send it back to you. More 6 News right after this.